could give like one piece of advice for people, in their pursuit of a career, what would you say?
I would say go where the action is. Depending on what field you want to pursue. Obviously, we're finance here, but if you're willing to move, you'll have a much better opportunity. How many of you are Arizonans? Good chunk. Okay. There's probably more opportunity in California, I would say, Chicago, New York, than there is in Arizona. It's a wonderful place to live, but we just don't have a huge corporate base. Intel is, the leading corporation in the state, so you've got a representative here. But be willing to look elsewhere, but particularly for your first opportunity. Once you go there and if you're successful getting a job, putting your time on everything you can, and then if you want to move back to where you're from, that's great. Now you have some real skills.
Mine is similar to some of the things I've talked to you guys about in my experience, and Alan mentioned is you're gonna have to be proactive, right? You gotta go get it. Nobody's gonna hand it to you, and that's kind of a philosophy in life, right? If you want that and it's gonna compete, you can create an opportunity for yourself, even if you may not be the #1 candidate, because you work harder, you go after it. So, seek out the opportunities. Don't just wait for the university to bring them to you. Don't just wait for, the final diploma coming and your parents being like, okay, now what do I get for this, right? What will we pay for this, or any of that? Like, seek out, use every opportunity, talk to people, your parents, friends, every career fair, and research companies, right? When you go into interviewing, prepare for your interviews. Don't go in there, after, going out the night before, right? It will smell like alcohol, right? It's just, you gotta be prepared, you gotta be sharp, and think about those examples. And I'm 100% agree with David. Almost every interview question is out there on the internet. You may not get the same variation, but you're gonna get used to what are the types of things, so that on the spot you're not paranoid and you haven't thought about, here's this example I have in my life that I can use to demonstrate my leadership or my influence ability or my technical. You'll just have all those experiences in your back pocket, and you'll keep them to fit the question. So, be proactive, do not wait too long, and then just prepare for your interviews.
My answer will be, I guess I'll start with the more philosophical one. It's a phrase that my dad told me when I was in college. And he always said to me, do what you love and the money will follow. And if you think about it, you can make a lot of money doing anything, as long as you're really good at what you do. And the idea behind it is, if you love what you do, you'll become very good at it. It's sort of that natural process. So that's my philosophical answer, but from a more practical standpoint, look at the job that you would consider to be your dream job. It's probably not something that you're qualified to do today. You probably don't have the work experience for it. But think about where you want to be 15 years, 20 years from now, and go find that job. You could probably find it on Monster or Jobbing.com. Look at what the recruiter is looking for in terms of credentials. So if they want 8 years of work experience in this particular skill set, find a way to get those skills and almost work your way backward, and as best as possible, try to plan out what your career will be. Now, I know it's not, you can't always just plan it out perfectly. Sometimes you have to seize the opportunity when you have it, kind of like what Rick was saying, but it at least lets you know when an opportunity comes up, if it's the right one for you. Because not every opportunity is one that you should pursue. You got to make sure that it's taking you towards your goal.